Gentrification is not going to be stopped.
I don't
And
think.
eventually, what's going to happen is, like, property value just changes and the demographics of the neighborhood changes. The history just repeats itself. In 30, 40 couple of years, all this gentrification shit that they built, it's just, the reverse shit is going to happen right all over again. History tends to repeat itself. The white flight is going to happen all over again. We'll be right back here. And in another 30 years after that, we'll be fighting talking about how gentrification is bothering us.
Okay.
The same conversation that we're having now saying that all these gentrifiers are moving in, those whites that were in the 1930s in those communities would say the same thing about immigrants and black
Were
people.
they putting
they
it on
left.
the internet though?
What do you
To
mean
get it
like-
out there?
No, there was no
No, they
internet at
weren't.
that
There
time.
was no internet.
No, what I'm saying, what I'm saying is,
That's what I'm saying.
The-
Technology has something to do with this.
no, of course. There's so many factors that have something to do with gentrification.
That's why this-
All I'm saying is that history tends to repeat itself. In 30 years, they'll have their run in Brooklyn. All right, they'll have their fun. Who the fuck knows what might happen? And
Well,
the problem-
I'm on the same bandwagon. It can't be stopped, but I don't
It's a
have
way
like
away.
a negative. Well,
Outlook on it.
I don't know. I think I'm on the opposite end. I think it can be stopped. I think that it's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of like community like coming together and also a lot of education. Like you were saying, it goes back to that, like ownership and just like supporting each other. Like I know a lot of black businesses in my neighborhood. We walk in there, we don't even want to support each other. Like you said, you were telling me earlier, you wanted to open a corner store.
Talking about it,
Yeah. And then like you were saying, like no one's gonna support it. It's like we had a Jamaican laundromat. Yeah, we had a Jamaican laundromat and that closed down because we didn't go there. I mean, but I know that if it is possible, it would take a lot of work and
a long
a lot of like
The only thing
ownership. But I think it can be done. I think so.
I'll piggyback on that. And the only thing I'll say is this: is that gentrification might not always affect the same communities, whereas there's different communities being gentrified, but it might not affect. Like for instance, in Queens, it may affect Springfield Gardens, Laurelton, Jamaica, and St. Albans in the year 2017, but probably in 2030, it may just affect one of those communities by being St. Albans, but not Springfield so much, because those people may have gotten to a point where they've created an economic staple, which I've said before, where they're able not to sell out, or this is the business that they want to invest in. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think it can be stopped. You know, I think that, you know, whether we like it or not, it's gonna happen. It's happening as we speak. It's just gonna take, like, you know, what you said, it's gonna take us, you know, do we wanna ride with the times and just come together and then, you know, we could just invest in our neighborhoods and do what we have to do? Or we just gonna let them roll on in and change the whole face, the whole outlook of it, and let that be that?
I remember when 9/11 happened, there were so many people that were so just united. The country was united, people were united in general, all types of people. Something like that needs to happen again for that to happen. And very.
How about Trump? I think it's now. That's what I'm saying. I think the time is now. I think that's time. Go ahead.
No, I mean it's just like I told you guys I was not I didn't put myself in political discussions. I don't want to talk about politics. I felt like I was not a part of this whole thing, and because of this, I think it's when you feel like someone's taking something away from you, you want to get involved, you want to fight for it.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter who's on your team. You're just anybody who's down with the cause is you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think that's a great point that you guys just said about Trump being elected. I'm kind of part of me is I feel as though some good could come out of it because people are going to get more educated and people are going to get more involved. I know a whole bunch of people who knew nothing about politics who are now doing the research to understand it better, including myself. I didn't know all the things I know about politics. I know I have much more to learn, but I'm getting involved and trying to educate myself about it.
If we can't come together as black people right now in the face of Trump, I don't know when we can do it. You know what I mean? Like, I think this is a really pivotal point.
When people are...
Hold on. Let her finish.
But I think this is a pivotal point in the times. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like...
It's been long enough.
It's been long enough, and like, I think it's time for us to go in that direction, like the 1920 Black Wall Street. And I know that comes with a lot of stigma and ramifications, but I think it's possible. First of all, we have to accept that, like, America is like dead ass segregated. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is a real thing. Like, racism is still alive. We're not in a post-racial society. Like, this exists. And then for us as Black people, we cannot forget the poor people in our narrative. Like, they are part of our narrative. Like, whether we feel like we're privileged or not, like, they are part of our narrative, and we can't move forward without including them.
I don't feel the Black Wall Street per se can never happen again, because just off the fact that it's bigger than just black and white. You understand what I'm saying? Look at you said you was a victim of gentrification as well.
I don't know about a victim.
No, I'm not a victim, but gentrification happened with you moving from Tribeca to Bushwick.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's more or less just gonna be about people in general coming together and just doing their own thing, forming their own thing. And you know, with all the information, technology we have out there, you find out and you realize that okay, it wasn't just my kind going through this. You was going through this too. Don't forget. When the Irish and Italians came away, they had their own story about what happened to them with the Dutch women. Same with the Jewish people. You know, you do realize that throughout. You know,
I mean, there were
learning
people
history.
here before everyone else.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying it's
So-
like more global, like an environmental
Exactly.
issue. Like, it's all about perspective at the end of the day.
Mhm.
So like, you remove yourself and be like, there's more people out here than just me. Then like maybe you can get what's going on. What I think is important is like New Yorkers, no matter where you're from in New York, but born and bred, like we are like 1%. So if we can get people together who, I just feel like we're a dying breed. That's my personal belief and my personal, what is it, plight or.
Only thing I can say when it comes to that, when you're speaking on unity, the only way that's gonna work is everyone has to be uncomfortable at the same time. And just start.